Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Tower clear.
More men have been into space than have stood atop a Formula One podium.
Warm the brakes, cool the engine.
Well, in Houston, thrusters go. All engines, you're looking good.
Fernando Alonso and Sebastian Vettel have been there over 50 times. It's an even more remarkable feat to be crowned champion of the world.
They finally gave me a window to look at.
Only 32 men can claim to have earned that, including Fernando and Sebastian.
Merci, à tous. We copy. It was beautiful from here.
Thank you, boy.
How many have managed it the elusive 3 times?
3, 2, 1.
Just 8 drivers. Welcome to the day where Interlagos makes it 9.
Ignition sequence start.
Claim to immortality as one of the greatest drivers the world has ever known.
There are so many unknowns between now and the falling of the flag. Weather,
Is that a problem here?
It's the worst condition I ever drove a car.
other drivers,
Idiot! He pushed me off the track.
being your own worst enemy.
I'm an idiot. I'm very, very, very sorry.
So many questions,
What happened there, guys?
so many variables, apart from one.
Everything now rests on the last race of the year.
25 times the title's been won on the last day of the season.
Nobody can touch him now.
It's delirious excitement as he crosses the line.
Motor racing champion of the world.
Today, it will be 26.
One of these greats, and there's no question, Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso are great, great drivers. One of them is going to walk away with this title today. Which one?
In normal condition, Sebastian would have easily taken the place because he is very good, the car is very, very strong. But we also know that when you are under pressure, you start to tremble.
13 points the gap in the championship. Even if Vettel falls off the road, Alonso has to finish top 3 to win this championship.
None of us could have predicted what was about to unfold.
Everything that could happen happened, and everything that could go wrong in a way went wrong.
Alonso con le due McLaren in prima fila, Hamilton e Button. Hamilton tiene la prima posizione dietro, vediamo Massa e Alonso che guadagna delle posizioni. Massa va subito a insidiare Button.
It seems that he had the worst start of the season. For Sebastian, because of the tension, that is natural. I mean, nothing strange. They are very young guys, don't forget that.
E c'è un incidente con Vettel ha sentito Drago. Attenzione, colpo di scena. Vettel riesce comunque a ripartire.
At that point you think that's it, it's over. It was obvious that Fernando, because he always is on the podium, was going to finish on the podium, which is what he needed to achieve to win the championship.
Usually in that moment you think it's over, you're out of the race. In that particular moment probably it's over, I'm out of the championship. But in that case I just wanted to get going again.
Our priority was to win the podium because whatever's happened to Sebastian, if we are not in the podium, we had no chance.
Interno cerca subito di passare Massa, passa Massa.
I didn't know how much damage there was, so I drove past the main straight close to the pit wall to give Adrian and give people a chance to have a look.
Sebastian, there's visible damage, but stay out to see where the car behaves. We cannot fix it. It's not front wing. We cannot fix the damage.
There was a lot of damage to the exhaust system and the aerodynamics in that part of the car. But then he started coming back.
Rimonta pazzesca in 8 giri da ultimo a ottavo per Vettel.
Alonso's gone wide. just trying to pick them off one by one. Fantastic by the Red Bull.
He was determined that he wasn't going to let the championship slip away.
I just kept going. Surprisingly quickly, I was behind Fernando.
Look at Hulkenberg challenging Hamilton for the lead.
E attenzione, incidente, questo è importantissimo, attenzione, è importantissimo perché Hulkenberg finisce fuori ed Alonso è terzo. Alonso in questo momento è terzo, attenzione, Alonso terzo e Vettel fuori dalla zona punti, a 16 giri dalla conclusione. Anche Hamilton.
Sebastian, the radio does not work. The radio does not work.
It was too dry for Inters at that point, so we had to stick to our basic rule of we've got to fit the right tyres for that moment.
This is a crucial call for Red Bull to keep him on slick tyres.
That's a brave decision from Red Bull.
And within 30 seconds it started to rain.
Box.
His radio had stopped working. He could hear us, but we couldn't hear him.
They didn't have the tyres ready. Look, it just took so long to get them on. Vettel's obviously made the call. The team haven't heard him. And he arrived in the pit lane, and then it was like, well, what does he want? It must be intermediates.
If they finish where they are now, Alonso would be world champion.
Again, at that stage, you think, that's it, it's gone. And you think it's all over. But then again, Sebastian started coming through.
Brave cut back into the inside.
And he got himself back into that vital 7th position that became 6th when, surprisingly to all of us, Michael Schumacher waved him through.
Michael Schumacher.
His gift in his last race is he doesn't put up any resistance at all to his young German friend.
We were really hoping that it would have been a better fight, but I think that Michael finishes his career there. He didn't want to be seen the one that was keeping the world champion behind.
Sebastian, this position is good enough. Your current position is good enough.
10 laps to go, I had the call that where we currently are is enough. But still I tried to push because maybe, there's some odd situation, someone spins.
Andres has had a crash.
They are behind safety car. There will be no further changes. Jenson Button takes victory. Second place goes to Alonso, but with 6th place, Sebastian Vettel is the 2012 Formula One World Champion.
You're the world champion! You're the triple world champion, Sebastian Vettel! You are the man! You're a triple world champion!
Having succeeded and everything just falls off, and it just...
Straightforward, mate, wouldn't it? Straightforward.
In a way, you don't even have the power to maybe realize what happened or the power to celebrate the way you probably thought or dreamt of, celebrating.
If you put yourself in his shoes, I think that he knows, and he knew at that stage, that he would have deserved the championship.
We proved that with a car that is a little bit slower than the others, we can win the championship. With a car that is same as the others, probably we win the championship a few races before the end. And with a car that is a lot slower than the others, we fight until the last race.